The screen look like that. Oh, it could be the light that I'm Welcome, love. Returning and new subscribers. Let's see what the message is now. Let me check the planetary hour while you are receive your notifications right quick. You feel me? Let's see what we got coming through. Let's see. Really? We're in a sun hour again. The last live was in the sun hour as well. So here it is. Welcome, my love. Welcome, my loves. 1:11 on the clock. I ain't put no cards yet. I just decided to start from the beginning with y'all on here. So we can really see what the message of your soul is. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, warriors, protectors, gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me for you, and I collect to use our mind's eye to see, always, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, I got this smile on my face because I want to share this glorious, grateful energy with y'all on some real shit. You know what I mean? Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say first. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say first. Let's split the deck, and here we have the elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Immediately what came through was the reason why you embark on a spiritual journey is usually for the wounding, but you're being asked in this very moment right now before you go into 2023 to move beyond those ancestral patterns as to why you step into a specific study or a specific path. These wanted to fly out. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. I just felt La Dominadora vibes. Santa Marta. That's what I'm feeling right now. Honor your inner knowing. Shed old skin. Enjoy success and happiness. I'm going to leave these out. Ideally enough, up north, as we're going into the new year, the weather has gotten warmer. Very rare. So you're very rare. This is why you're being asked to move beyond ancestral patterns. You're very rare. You have done work that allows your ancestors within you and those that are at a much higher vibration to actually enjoy where they're currently at. because there's a specific wounding that's no longer a part of them because you, beloved, went to work on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're learning from spiritual experiences to become the greatest teacher. You've answered the calling of your soul. Now you're becoming the soul in this physical experience. Yo. Whew. There we go again. Exchange energy to create abundance. You've reached a point along this spiritual experience, merging it with the physical, to know exactly where you're supposed to go in order for this exchange of energy to create abundance through the test of what didn't create that abundance. And through this divine insight of you honoring your inner knowing, you're being able to shed some very old skin here. One more, beloved. Honor your inner knowing and connect to your emotions, the energy and motion, the water guardian. And for some of you, drink more water as well, because you could be retaining water. That's not for all of you, but some of you are retaining water. And once you start to release it, you'll find yourself going to the restroom more often. And this could have to do with you coming to a realization. Libra has a lot to do with urine. It's the 7th house energy. When you're going to the restroom a lot, this could have to do with you also releasing the toxicity or the energy that has been pent up within your body in connection to one-on-one partnerships or relationships. This is showing you the growth that you have through confrontation and letting go of the need to be right. There it goes again. There it goes again. There it goes again. Let's get some astrology cards here. Especially you, Aries rising in the 10th house, Mercury retrograde. Capricorn as well. You have it in your first impressions. Something's coming back around Capricorn rising. First impression is important. Know who you are. You may have been seeing 611 quite often. Know who you are based on your ability to transform and take a big leap forward and rebirth. The Phoenix, mind you, my candle right here, that wick looks like a cross. But as I'm looking at it, it looks like a phoenix rising through that flame. It's a pretty nice flame. But there's definitely this re-ascension due to understanding Bina that's happening. Anything else regarding Pluto, Neptune? Okay. Yep. Neptune has to do with your ideals and imagination and breaking psychic boundaries and harmony with the universe and bringing the break of these psychic boundaries in harmony with the universe. And Pluto speaks of, again, the transformation your ability to take a big leap forward in rebirth. But this transformation happens through inner growth, change that starts deep within you, touching upon sensitive psychological areas. Move beyond ancestral patterns. And this has something to do with most of you in your heart chakra. Who is it? Aquarius? Aquarius rising. Aquarius rising, you got Mercury retrograde going through your 12th. And based off what just occurred just now, you may not be used to isolating yourself without explaining yourself, but you have to go through this period along your journey, okay? Because you're coming to a point along the phase that you're in, and there's an ending for you to go to the next level, okay? Shit looks like a lion right there. Oh, the type of time we in. Collective, remain centered, okay? Stay connected to your spiritual center. I'm getting something about spiritual center. The center is your solar plexus. Okay, right. Solar plexus. And your creativity. Follow your instincts. Some of you, there's certain things that come to you, and you tend to be in a daze about it. Write it down, record yourself, get it out. Because this is something that's coming just this particular moment. Something about catching what's coming to you, grasping the information that's coming to you at this specific moment. Okay. Let's see. Neptune and Pluto. And now we got Venus. Ooh, Venus. Venus is in a conjunction with Pluto, if I'm not mistaken. Sure is. Now, if you are partnered up with people at this time while Venus is in a conjunction with Pluto and you're not feeling empowered, that is your cue to exit. Venus in conjunction to Pluto, it has a lot to do with Venus is a personal planet, Pluto is an outer planet, right? And it speaks of generations. So there could be a certain value that you're breaking away from that allows you to get to the bottom of this psychological area in your life that's deeply hidden, the unknown. So this is like Chiron's energy that's coming through here now. Pisces could be significant. I just got hot when I said that. Okay. But and a dog bark, Anubis. All right. It was a little pup, but it's a dog. Now, that's Anubis, the jackal, rather. But anyway, the part of you that desires beauty and success is being presented to you. For some of you, it's being presented to you through something that you're supposed to disconnect from. And then you are able to open the doors to whatever it is that you are wanting to truly manifest based on what you desire here. And that desire it's part of your blueprint. It's a desire that you had before coming here, but you came here to learn particular lessons and overcome certain challenges so that way you can actually connect to what that actual desire is. Okay. Let's grab a divine feminine. Since Venus don't have to go in here. Honor your inner knowing, says the medicine mother. Some of you here are medicine man, medicine woman. And through that, you may be a magnet to certain people that are the complete opposite, only to get you to see where you're going. Just a balance, okay? It's the harmony between life and death. It's like Nana and Brigitte. Yemoja. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Yeah. Okay. Some of you, in terms of your natal chart, that's one of your higher elements is water. Wow. The mother of all. And then you have the divine mother at the bottom of the deck. You got the medicine mother up there. Hey. Her twins. Children, twins. That's obviously not everybody, but 1, 2, 3. March. The divine mother at the bottom of the deck says, unconditional love exists within me. See, once you move beyond these ancestral patterns, everything you give birth to is an example of the unconditional love that exists within you. The presence of love is the absence of misjudgment. It says judgment, but I'm going to say misjudgment, because you all have to decide what it is that you want to do. That's what judgment is. Bring balance into your life, right? Yemaya Yemoja. Ashe Yemoja. 194. 14. That's temperance. Page 194. Being that this is the card collective, your soul in connection to this message has selected. Let's read about who she is. Yemoja represents the creative force of the unconscious, the secret depths that bring the unseen into the physical realm. This could also be connected to foxes, if you've been seeing foxes, depending on where you're located. The African goddess Yemoja gave birth to all 14 gods and goddesses in the Yoruba religion. She is caring and nurturing, yet also fiercely protective and strong, with a desire to relieve her children of any struggles or sorrows. She is worshipped at the ocean or in any flowing body of water, though it is said that her true home is the Ogun River in Nigeria. She is considered to be a mermaid whose energy glistens and power flows through all forms of water. Cleansing, renewing, inspiring, and reminding us of the limitless love we are. In Brazil and Uruguay, she is offered succulent food and gifts on tiny boats cast out to the sea from the beaches. Her worshippers ask her to give them her blessings so that their desires in the new year can manifest. Grateful, beyond grateful. She is the empress of the ocean, the ruler of the subconscious, and the creative force that allows us to translate the ineffable into art. As the mother of all, she is the energy that brings new life into this world. When your soul selects this card, Yemoja creates a flow where before there was a block. Some of you may have been having dreams of elephants also representing this energy as well. But that would, for the Orishas, that would be a synchronicity to Obatala. Yemoja creates a flow where before there was a block or stagnation in our life force. When we feel uninspired or stuck in life or in a creative endeavor, from having a child to writing a book, Yemoja is the feminine essence that sets our energy back in motion. Muévelo, muévelo. El General. As a mermaid, she exists both in the world and also in the unseen depths. She can help us dive down deep into the unconscious and or into the collective unconscious and retrieve the hidden secrets or the wise pearls that we need to integrate now for our life to flow again. As the empress, it says queen, but she's an empress to me. As the empress of the ocean, she baptizes us to start over, to begin again right now, to let everything become brand new. She encourages us to use water as a ritual to send out our offerings to her, to bless our bodies in a warm bath, or to walk along a body of water and allow its perspectives to give us the answer or blessing we seek. Seeking you shall find, asking you shall receive. Yemoja wants to cleanse us of the thoughts that are holding us back. Why do children calm down after a bath? Why do we feel healed and more centered after a nice long soak? Water is the element that held us in the womb. The return to our first and most primal element, the loss of gravity, the freedom of buoyancy. This allows us to release feelings or thoughts of being trapped or stuck. Yemoja reminds you to use your tail. You are not of this earth, you are of the sea, children of Yemaya, Yemoja. This is for you. The intention of the soul voice meditation is I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. The soul voice meditation is what do I need to bring form out of the depths into the material world? Let's grab a God energy because it speaks about bringing something into the physical, right? Let's roll. Let's roll. I see. I figured it would. I sensed you. I figured it would. Go out there and make your ancestors proud, baby. See what came out. Sun, Shango, Ogun, all of them. You have the sun here. I am your son. What do you need to bring form out of the depths into the material world for some of you? It has something to do with trusting your instincts, the sun. Okay, so you can enjoy success and happiness. Others of you, this is physically your son, or you will be having a son who's in a league with angels because this is at the top. Could be a Gemini. Got Hermes here. Or this creation could happen with a Gemini, and this is where the twins come at. What's that? What's on this side? Geronimo. Wow. Mother Earth runs in my blood. Would you look at that? You may have a child, or you may be connecting with someone who's a life path 11. To bring life to what it is that you're creating within your womb space. Let's see what else. I am on it. It says, what card is this? The Warrior. Wow. The Warrior, and then you got Buddha. I am in my center. This. Okay. Well, what do you know? What do you know? You have a sun. It says, I am your son. I am on it. I'm in my center. So Divine Feminine, I'm feeling like this got to do with your inner masculine. Having a reascension, understanding, Bina. Just get it vibes. Purple and black could be significant as we got here. So, get one card on this beautiful deck. I revere my body, a beast. This is someone who can shapeshift, or you could shapeshift. And with that ability, there may have been a fear that was instilled within your DNA from previous generations that once you connect to a specific partnership, You break that chain. Straight like that. One message regarding this energy. Look at that Shango right here. The Sun card again in Aida Weather popping through. Let's see what comes out. The Two of Cups. Gango Grani Bo. Let's look further into it. That connects to Venus and Cancer. We do have Venus here and a lot of motherly energy. So you could be a Libra, Taurus, or Cancer rising. This would be significant to you. Taurus, you got Mercury going through your 9th house. Libra, you got Mercury going through your 4th house. And Cancer, you got Libra. Maybe. You got Mercury retrograde going through your 7th house. Check yesterday's video to find out what that means. Okay. I love you. We ain't doing that here today. Okay. All right. Now, the contemplation of this card speaks of going into a swamp or wet place. Observe and listen to life in its myriad manifestations. Seek the one voice behind all the sights and sounds. Ooh. Okay. The divination message for Granibo. Harmony born of a deep and abiding wisdom. A marriage in the visible or invisible world as an expression of harmony. Plenty. We already spoke about this starting this reading, right? Granibo is the old wise woman of the swamp. World card. He said Mundo, that's the world. Granibo is the old wise woman of the swamp. Within her, the sweetness, not the secrets, but the sequence. Okay. Within her, the secrets of the swamp revolve in a rhythm characterized by age and patience. This Loa concentrates or focuses the powers of water. Once again, she lives within the mysteries of the swamp, and through her, the roots, plants, and flowers of the swamp speak to the voodooist. As with Nanan Buklu, there is a strong emphasis on healing. Granibo is the contact or link between the world of the voodooist and something vast and ancient. She is a Loa who embodies experience ancient beyond memory. Didn't I tell you that shit in the last live? I don't want any of y'all who are here along your spiritual journey to get distracted by somebody that's reading things that someone has already said when you have information in your DNA that has never been written about. Don't come up on this channel, on this platform, playing yourself. You see that line right there? I know you see it. Okay. Old beyond time. She walks among the root, Loa. Granibo is the heart of the forest, also connecting to the jaguar, which speaks of spiritual leadership. She and the forest are one in their being. The aspect of this card is that of an elder who told you to move beyond your ancestral patterns. An elder sitting on a porch looking into the heart of the swamp. She sits and she waits and she watches the observer. From her close watching grows wisdom. The mysteries of the swamp come to her. They are drawn out by the intensity and focus of her attention. A yellow canary. 1 second. I want to know what that represents. Wait. You may already know. But I want to see. Polar, whatever. Solar plexus. Joy, the sun, blessings, and pleasure. Okay. So okay. The singing of canary may be sweet, but it also can represent someone who gossips. Mm. Now, a yellow canary, one of her sacred animals, whispers secrets into her ear. She hears and understands the languages of all the life forms that surround her. Her presence radiates a wisdom most often associated with first or primary things. So, Gemini energy, third house. Who has that? Scorpio. You got Mercury retrograde going through your third house. So, that's definitely a message for you. And then we have Madame La Lune, the Nine of Cups. I feel like this is your higher self and your physical self having communication, or whatever it is that she's receiving from the yellow canary. Here you are, you're able to wash yourself off of whatever it is that no longer serves you so you can move beyond a particular pattern. Something about this bath, you may want to take one today, or a nice warm shower where you have the intention, okay, to really bring from the depths of you your gifts into the material world. Give yourself a rebirth tonight. Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on here. Not these. We don't need these right now. We don't need anything right now. We have all we need. 3223. We have all we need right now. If you're able to watch this video, you have everything you need. You have resources that allows you to tap into what technology can bring forth when used correctly, when used wisely. Just think about the things you're able to do in this very moment. You know what I'm saying? So, Yemoja asked, when it comes to your intention of, I am an ocean of creative energy, give birth to exist, to what exists within you. What do you need to bring from out of the depths of you? And I feel like it's just what we mentioned. The fact that you don't need everything that you're asking for is available to you as long as you ask, as long as you seek, you will find, you will receive. Let me grab my Hidden Worlds deck. Let me grab the Hidden Worlds. Let's go under the sea. Hold on. Listen. Let's go. I let it rain. I clear it up. I let it rain. I clear it up. By the way, this deck right here is a Virgo with a moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces at that. This deck. I received this deck on the day that it was a full moon in Pisces. I literally wrote the time down, and this deck got a natal chart. Some of y'all may want to do that too, so you can see what type of frequency these is. Let me tell you something, boy. This is why I be minding my business. You feel me? I be minding my business. Minding my business. Yeah. Hidden Worlds. See what the Hidden Worlds got for you. This will give us some numbers too. Ooh, 19. That's the sun once again. The healing temple of the lunar light. Major cleanse of the root chakra here. Didn't mean to pluck that at you. Life cycles, energy healing, and communication. Let's read about it. It's a beautiful card. Let me see something. Yeah, you got the caduceus on there too. So more about the center, galactic center, spiritual center. Open the page up to a fairy. You could have a fairy that's helping you through these life cycles, energy healing and communicating with you, like the yellow canary, a hawk, a crow, a raven, a blue jay, geese. It's another thing. Last 2 days, these geese been out here because it's been, it's warm. I don't know why that made me just think of what's your hiding spot? Breaking free of family restraints and conditioning. The geese. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So for whoever you are, if you may not realize the type of cords you have connected to you when it comes to your journey, but you'll be able to see them through partnerships that are not of a family member. You may see this through a romantic partnership where you're now able to really pinpoint what it is that may be connected to you because it's within your DNA. So this is what the universe knows you're connected to, and it continuously brings it into your life. Okay. We have here on page 72. Let me see the card. The cycles of the lunar being who dwells within the skies above this planet have great powers to help us let go, to help us revive, to help us grow, to help us celebrate, to help us heal in all of these aspects. Likewise, the lunar light heals us as newborns, then as children, as adults, and old ones alike. She reflects these stages in her cycles, and no matter what point we are at on the wheel, we can find within her healing light and the waters she blisses at every stage of the cycle a sense of who we truly are, and bring ourselves to a place of rest and wonder within each stage. This is beautiful because this is more lunar energy. And I'm off of that is like, in order for you to, some of you are at a point where, really get connected to the moon cycles and the sign that it's in and where the moon is for you. Where is it transiting for you personally? So you can get an idea as to what the energy, that zodiac sign, and the effects of it in the era of your life while it's there for 2 days. For some of you, this has to do with your progressions too. Maiden, mother, and crone, hunter, father, and sage, all alike must enter the temple of the wisdom of our cycles, and the temple now calls you to honor the stage of your life you are at. Each stage has its challenges, and as you begin to honor where you are on the wheel, there will be a healing of the energy within. The very cells within you, the DNA inside each cell, will respond to the healing light of the moon. And if you take yourself out beneath her at the stage which is calling you, you will begin to find a serenity and solace that the daylight cannot give you. And within those moments, if you let your gaze soften, you may see revealed the healing temple of the lunar light, which lies between the worlds, and which is there for you when you open and allow yourself to receive their blessings. And as you receive, so shall you learn, and become the healer who walks in the world and whose energy can change those about you. The illumination for this card: I will gladly enter the healing temple of the lunar light, for there I will find what I have been seeking so long. I will gladly enter the healing temple of the lunar light, for there I will find what I have been seeking so long. I will, sun energy, solar plexus, gladly enter the healing temple of the lunar light, for there I will find what I have been seeking so long. Shit. There's that. You got a caretaker and a guardian watching you. This is a very strong one. 13. They embody each and every element in that of spirit. They are a star. So this could be a cosmic family as well. So with that being said, let me get my star oracle deck. I'm just going where they guiding this message to at this point, because that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Here we go, baby. 1 second. As you can see, I go back to the underworld for my cards. Connect to the elements of each and every sign within your natal chart. Connect to the elements. See, like me, I got a Venus in Scorpio. My core values, my cards are part of that. I take it to the underworld. I put it in that position where I feel like it embodies that energy. You know what I mean? So it's the small things that make the greatest impact. Yeah. So star ancestors comes right out. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. You got Thoth there. And then you have the breath of the cosmos. Take a deep breath. Inhale, hold it for 4. Exhale for 4. And exhale the energy out of your mouth, beloved. Star ancestors. It went to the breath of the cosmos. Let's go. When we rely upon only our will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. Now, notice it says here intelligence. Cosmic intelligence is much different from the human intelligence. Let's get that clear. Now, continue. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you will find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be, and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life, spirit. Star seed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. And under that card is a star family. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, that which is within you, so it is without. Help me remove from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. is the star seed activation for the breath of the cosmos. Now, the star ancestors has a message to show you the way. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom, what if is a conditioning word, okay? What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? What if the condition is presented to you now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears like the great yellow canary in the granny. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to be held by the remembering of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. You realize that oil and vinegar can actually work, but you have to create the motion. You have to be the power to you have to be the cause as to why you get this effect, that you can use it as a dressing. When we do the unexpected, so often the creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You are here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now. To unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on earth and one day will again. Hustle, 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 red, Ace Hood. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The star seed activation for the star ancestors. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. I am ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. I am ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. You've read enough books. What is within you? What is truly within you? Because the moment you start to analyze and assess what's within you, you start to see how some of these things that are written, there's a little adjustment that can be made as it should. They say history repeats itself because there's so much information that constantly puts a program within you to continue that repetition. You know what I mean? And don't worry about being the first to do anything, because as long as you're on this planet, you're not the first. The stars are before you. There are other planets before this. There are other sin. Release that urge for competition and just do you, be you. So you can have all that you are connected to deep within the heart of your desire. Okay? Energetic sovereignty. So stop absorbing what's not yours. 4949 on the timer, which is 1313. Stop absorbing what's not yours. You don't have to, but you do choose to. Everything you do in this life is a choice. the way you speak, the way you think, even within your thought process, you're choosing certain thoughts as you are having a conversation with yourself. You know? Yeah, you know. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. You heard. Let's go to the tarot, baby. How do you bring out what's in the depths of you into the material world? Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Leo, you got Mercury retrograde going through your 6th house of Virgo, which has to do with analyzing. This also speaks of fitness. So some of you, this has to do with your physical body. Strengthening your physical body would allow you to give birth to this project that you have, this idea that you have. It's so strong that your body has to reflect that strength. Because you have gained emotional intelligence, you have gained emotional integrity and maturity. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for the body to align with that. We have the 2 of Wands, Mars and Aries. Oh, there's an exchange here. This is a long time coming, I'm getting. The foundation of this exchange is the 10 of Pentacles, though. What is this? Oof, the Star. A wish being received, but this is also speaking of healing. Your old life is gone. Your new life is costing your old one. But this is a great investment. Your greatest investment. On yourself. Moving beyond ancestral patterns. And moving forward. Literally. This crossroads gives you Mercury Kazemi. This crossroads gives you the divine perception so that way you can now trust where the universe is guiding you. Okay? Foundation of that 6 of Swords, it's its fellow Aquarius energy, the Star. This is an 8-pointed star, so this is eternal, limitless abundance. So much so that emotional integrity and maturity you have, you're able to, you know exactly where it is you have to, where you're willing to put your emotions. You know what I mean? You're balanced where you have to put your emotions. And I'm also getting there's this release that you now have of what you've learned. You seek, you found, now you're applying it. And this is why you're coming into this space of the infinite. Merging the visible and invisible. Another 6, but it's the Lover's card. This is an opportunity that's being presented. Here now we have a decision. Oh shit, the Ace of Cups. This could be about unconditional love. Are you able to see it? That's literally how my wick looks right now, where the dove is. W could be significant, the wind. The wind is actually connected to 5 streams of income for some of you. Feel like this decision could be cutting off an air sign or standing your ground when it comes to a particular conversation that allows you to move forward. Because right before the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords, which speaks of a conflicting conversation, but this could also be the conversation you have with yourself, because that's Mercury, your thoughts. Two of Wands is Mars. It's also a personal planet. Your choice to follow your plan. Stop procrastinating, whoever you are. And we got the Ace of Swords. This is a plan that's coming back around, that you're realizing that you constantly put it on the back burner. Mercury retrograde is actually helping you with that right now. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Mercury retrograde is for sure helping you out right now. Got a whole angel on the job, two of them, Gabriel and Michael. The throat chakra, the root to the throat chakra. So you pass the heart space because of courage. You now have the courage, and this courage is allowing you to accept the lessons you've learned through these one-on-one partnerships, Saturn and Libra. There goes the Empress once again. On the other side, we got this Ace of Swords. You've been given the sword as an Empress, but I felt like you're disguising yourself as this King of Swords. Maybe you got like this resting BF. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a certain look about you, where this certain look that you now have is the result of the lessons you've learned. It's not purposely to intimidate people. It's just the level of maturity that you stepped into. Because of the deception, even the deception of self, answering the call of your soul, speaking of ancient mysteries. Now we got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Well, I thought it fell in reverse. That's why I said that. So this is, okay. Because the way it fell, it spun around. This is something that you can even be doing in a dream state, and it changes your reality. It doesn't have to happen in the physical realm. This is something that happens in your dream state that actually shifts your reality. But you think it's just a dream. No, it's not. It's more than that. Nine of Pentacles, independence. I'm hearing allowing bygones to be bygones. Everybody going their separate way here. Then we got the Page of Pentacles. And in this separation, you're able to see, actually see what you're manifesting. Live step by step. You can see what you're manifesting. There goes that Seven of Cups with that dream state. I'm telling you. Some of y'all, you may not be remembering your dreams, but what you do, you may not remember the entirety of it, but what you do remember, just make sure you're jotting it down. Because this could also be as to why this energy is coming towards you. And at the beginning stages of this new cycle, you want to be mindful of what it is that you're putting your energy into. Who you're communicating with about these plans also. Be mindful of who it is that you're communicating about your plans. You got the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups. On the ground, upright. It's a wish fulfillment, that's for sure. But you got to be patient as this cycle closes. You got 9 cups here. You got to be patient with this. And in this patience, there's also a level of detox I'm seeing. The detox allows you to be patient because you're overcoming certain coping mechanisms, okay? Yeah. Trusting where you're going, even though you don't know where you're landing. 6 of Cups. Let's see. Something from the past has to go, that's for sure, because these cards keep coming out. It's like you have clarity now. This is like part 2 of earlier today. I feel like whatever has surfaced for you from the last message that we did earlier, this is basically the clarity. Yeah, you're able to step into your power now. You're a sage. Before, you used to be guarded about this inner wisdom that you have, but now you're able to carry the spirit of leadership and be a giver of wisdom. That's the Jaguar energy once again. Yeah, there's an end to all of the confusion. That's for sure. That's the Tower moment. Yeah, that's the Tower moment. Emotions that you still had attached to certain memories, now you're detaching. And in that detachment, you'll be able to turn your head and see where this Ace of Cups is coming from. It's the World card. I feel like this comes out the blue because the way this popped out just now is something that comes out of the blue. Now we got the Queen of Cups, the Holy Grail, hidden mysteries, information that you're tapping into is allowing you to close out some major cycles. And for you, it's something that's fun to do. But the magnitude of it, what comes from that, just from you opening yourself up to the information, there goes the Page of Wands once again. Well, last live, there could be something that starts and stops suddenly. Scorpio rising, make sure you check your vehicles. Ooh, something that starts and stops suddenly, because what you're actually manifesting is the 10 of Pentacles. That start and stop was to get you to get clearer insight about the sorrow, pains, and regrets, so that way you can wash it out of your system. Wash it out of your system. And now we have the celebration. 3 of Cups. Mercury in Cancer. I'm telling you, something that you do in your dream state, because this will be the 10 of Cups right here. What's under the 7? There go that Ace of Pentacles, and there go the King. Emotional integrity. Yo, all I know is, baby, you are an ocean of creative energy, and you're about to give birth here to what exists within you. Take care of it. It's yours. It's yours. It ain't nobody else's. It's yours.